What up, everybody? This is Jay Celine. This is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Bailey.
Claudia Jordan is in the...
It's your boy Giovanni.
It's just a joke. It's a joke.
And the one and only Tami Roman. She literally just flew in. I don't even know if she has shoes on, but she's here. She looks great.
Love her.
Great jumpsuit. Love it. Very cute.
So I drove all the way back from Vegas today like a motherfucking slave.
Did you?
Yeah, to see you.
Oh, I am so appreciative.
Why are you holding the mic like that?
It's just, a thing. I'm just used to this type of
so is
motion when anything's
Gio.
in my
Keep going.
face.
We're going to skate right over that.
So is Gio.
Keep going to skate right over
I
that.
saw some real familiar activity over here. Okay, so
skate
listen.
right over that.
I've known Tami for a while. I've been trying to get you on the show. It's just why are you so fucking busy?
Because I'm booked. I just can't help it.
Shout out to Kelly Price.
Well,
She started saying that, and then now she booked a divorce.
Actually, it was New York.
Really?
Yeah, I Love New York was like, I am booked to capacity.
Well, she was the first one. So
Yeah.
Kelly Price stole that too because she stole my event. It was a bunch.
You
She's
know
a
what?
man.
I don't want to be any parts.
I remember
of
that
this.
beef. I thought you guys are cool now.
That's okay. May she rest in peace. So you're here. What season of Basketball Wives are we on right now?
I think this is season 6 for LA, which is no longer LA, which is
It's
why
just Basketball Wives.
Yeah, just Basketball Wives.
And that's because you're here and you no longer want these women to have their own show. Like you're running LA now. You're running Basketball
I
Wives.
so do not run Basketball Wives. I do not take credit for that in any way, form, or fashion. That is Shawnee's thing, and I'm just a cast member, and hopefully that will,
Well, I love the humility. I mean, if somebody came and stole my shit, I'd be feeling that way. I would feel a certain way. But you have come into the show. First of all, you're a TV veteran. You've reality TV. I remember you. The first time I saw Tami Roman was The Real World. Somebody pulled the sheets off her, and the little nigga we ain't seen him
wow.
since.
I know.
Oh, he's
I never
doing
knew that.
fine. I hate when people say that. Can I curse? Because
Yeah,
you're about
you
to
say-
make me say some
Yes,
shit.
please
Yeah.
do.
Listen.
Ain't no beats.
No, but David is fine. Like, that was many years ago. I've seen him since then. We have no issues, so stop trying to keep shit going.
No, but the thing about go ahead.
Well, yeah, it seems like that's what the people think. Like, I'm sure you hear that all the
Right,
time.
yeah, I
People,
do.
are you sick of the question? Because that's what the public thinks.
I think that they need to do their research because I've answered this shit for the past 20 years, so they can Google it and they will see that I said we do not have an issue then or now.
The thing I love about you, knowing you personally outside of TV, you're like
Right.
the nicest, sweetest.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank
no,
you.
listen. For those that don't have the privilege of seeing Tami outside of TV, nicest, sweetest, caring, always consider, just
Thank
sweet.
you.
I flip on 76 on cable.
Right. It's a different
Bitches are getting
situation.
drugged, snatched,
I know.
clown,
Well,
red.
that's-
and
It's a
no,
lot-
and the thing I love about it is because I've seen you on your set of your show. You're not like fake. Like you
No.
don't. None of this is planned. Like, okay, girl, we're gonna get into it today.
Yeah, no, we don't
You're,
do
you're
that
just
on
chilling, doing you. And when they say something, if it goes left, you go left.
Yeah.
Yes.
all the way left.
My bags stay packed. It's unfortunate, but I'm always ready to travel. But you know how it is in
Man.
reality TV, you know,
It's-
and you as well. It's just like sometimes things happen, and you just have to address it right then and there. And that's
Yeah.
I'm no different than anybody else.
I will say, I watched the show because of my girl. She loves the show, and you are her absolute favorite. And so when
Thank
I told her
you.
I was interviewed today, she was like, I'm coming. And she never comes up
Aw.
here. So we had the pleasure of coming to one of the filmings, and the second we walk in, Tammy's about to blow somebody. You were outside, you lit a cigarette, and you walked away, and you walked right past me and my girl, and my girl's like, that's Tammy. And then what I will say, is that you ain't no punk, man.
No, my mama didn't raise no punks.
I told my, I said, yo, she reminds me so much of my mom, rest in peace, because you just so stern, but you are so fucking sweet. People be trying to
you
tell-
know,
Is
I'm
there a
not-
question in there?
Yeah, I'm giving her a
I'm
compliment,
waiting.
and I'm
Thank
and I'm
you.
This is like when you get a nigga home from the club. He had too much to drink. Nigga want to talk. Nigga, fuck.
I'm giving her a compliment because I'm admiring her right now. So,
Thank you.
Do you think people like test you or just think they could,
I think on our show, that's definitely what it is. I mean, you know, it's like you slay the giant, you know, you get all the props. And I think that, you know, you get the juice.
that was deep.
I don't even know if people still say that shit anymore. But, you know, that's what I think on our show is what it is. You know, it's like, who else are you going to go against? Shawnee? No. You know, you lose your job. You know, Jackie, Christie, nobody cares. You know, so then it's like, you know, naturally they want to come after me every single time. But I think this season is great because Evelyn is back. And so they
I
have
was so
somebody
surprised.
else to chest.
I was so surprised you and Evelyn were left because y'all were like girls in Miami, right?
Right.
And
Where
then-
are you guys now as far as a friendship? Are you guys cool again or is it still...
Well, are you okay? Evelyn went to OWN. She did a show with Oprah.
I know.
Found her spiritual monster. Now she's on the show. She wants Tayana fix everybody's life. She ain't having it, and she has let. And Evelyn ain't really trying you.
No, she's not, which is great because, you know, I feel like since she is on this new trek, to be
She's
like
a different girl.
Zen, and I'm still on my trek to slap a bitch. I feel like that had she challenged me, she would have really gotten hurt because now she's not even in defense mode.
But like she didn't even try.
No, I think. Well, let me just say this:
because you weren't a bully.
What you see on TV and how it actually happened, I'm sure you guys know this as well. Is not
editing.
Yeah, exactly how it went down. We went toe to toe, but I think that because she has been on OWN and because she has did the whole Iyanla thing, they wanted to keep up that imagery that she is on this new road to change. And I'm not saying that there aren't elements to her that haven't changed, because they absolutely have. And so, I think that's what they wanted to present. And then they wanted to keep Tami, the character that people are familiar with me playing as well.
So I wanted to ask you, as far as, with reality TV, I've been frustrated with what's reality, what really happened, and then the slant they put on it. If they want you to be a certain character, that's just what you're going to have to be. And I know on our show we couldn't really say anything about it. So have you been happy with the editing of your show or not?
I think this is the first year that it kind of really rubbed me the wrong way, because I've done a lot of things over the course of Basketball Wives, and I always take the brunt, the backlash,
and
credit,
you don't break the fourth wall and blame it on production.
And I don't. I've never have. But I think this was the first year that I was like, now y'all know this is not right. Like, I'm not about to stand for this anymore, because it was just so far left that it's like, I'm not about to let y'all destroy what I've built outside of this show.
Well, let me just say, I would just say, because I know how it is when you're in it and you see it and you feel away, but from the outside, I think it's amazing. And I think, no, seriously, not because I know, well, maybe because I know you, I don't know. It doesn't look as bad. I just know that you and Jackie, I thought y'all used to be cool.
Right.
This season, she came to the book signing. Bitch almost left with no face. What happened? So how did y'all go left? Is she?
I think
was she trying her antics with you that she tried with Dre and everybody else, and it's just not going to work?
I think we actually went left because Jackie tried to start more confrontation between Evelyn and myself, like try to, insert herself into our situation and made it even bigger than it needed to be. And so I felt like, if you're supposed to be my friend, that's not really honoring the friendship or being loyal to me as your girl, So, that was really, I had to pull a coattail on.
Do you think it's totally her, or do you think production is kind of
that's Jackie?
But but some people it absolutely is.
Yeah.
But there's some situations where they will literally put something that happened before, after, and vice versa to kind of slant the public's opinion of, well, I can't believe you did this, but you're doing it in response to someone else. And that's not, and it doesn't always translate on the TV.
I think it was definitely Jackie. Let me just say that. I think it was definitely her, because she knew how the situation really happened, and she presented it to Evelyn a completely different way, which caused more problems for us. Now, I think it's aired already. People saw us truce it out and, just put everything behind us.
I missed that one.
You missed it.
I've been traveling.
Okay. Evelyn and I actually have decided to have a truce now, and we're in a good place now.
Okay.
And I think we had to make a conscious decision to do that, because it would have been us back and forth all season long, so.
So you and Jackie, y'all still, are you all?
No, Jackie and I are cool.
Cool now.
Jackie and I are back.
The reunion will come up. Did you guys tape that yet?
We have not.
Okay, so
but that's the
y'all
thing.
all fall out.
You make up, and then the reunion comes, and they open up all the old scars, and they force you to have to go there again.
Yeah. First of all, I love.
Right.
Just let me say this, because I don't want to seem fake. I love Jackie Christie, love her, and I don't know Evelyn. I think she's beautiful, and I've met her daughter a couple times. She's beautiful. So shout out to Evelyn. I love Oprah, so I love Evelyn.
Right.
The scene that you all were at a book signing or your book release. And Jackie showed up. And you know how when somebody you don't like shows up to some shit that they weren't invited to? So you let them live, right? You're like, okay,
right.
I don't fuck with this bitch. I'm going to let her come. This one right here was waiting for it, and she let her have it.
I wasn't waiting. The book signing was over. Let me be clear. So it was over. We had drinks. What people didn't see was some of the other guests got into a complete brawl at my book signing.
Really?
Yes. So we were like recovering from that, and then I look up and I see Jackie coming in. So I'm already on 10,000, and it's like, you weren't invited, and you sashaying in. Like, what are you doing? Like, so I felt she was coming to instigate. So I had to stop her. I had to stop it instantaneously.
Okay, one more Basketball Wife question. Would you ever challenge Shaunie O'Neal? Because people feel like all of the cast is afraid of Shaunie because she is in a weird position. She's the executive producer.
I have challenged Shaunie. I just know how to do it and where and when to do it.
Gotcha.
I don't choose to do my challenging of her, who's supposed to be an authoritative figure on our show, like I wouldn't do for any executive producer that I'm working with on TV. I'm going to schedule a meeting with you and address my concerns with you behind.
Do you think the girls
scenes.
that do challengers, because, well, you're an established brand, you're an established person in reality TV. People know Tami Roman, and whether you're on Basketball Wives or somewhere else, you're going to always keep it moving because you've kind of been a vet. Do you think it's the new girls who don't really have that experience or have that footing or have that respect?
No, I don't think it's that. I think they know, but I think because Shawnee is a cast member, they're looking for a moment, you know, and they're not understanding that still TV is a business. Yeah. And yes,
it's a job.
Yes, she's a cast member, but equally so, she's our EP. Yeah. And, you know, you wouldn't approach, you know, Steven Spielberg, Oprah Winfrey, you know, whoever, Tyler Perry, whoever. You're not going to pull their coattail like that. So why is doing
she's
her?
known to fire people on an episode.
So what do you think of Monique? Monique just recently said that Oprah and Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels can suck her dick. What do you think about that?
Well, me knowing Monique, she does have one. And no, I'm just kidding. Love Monique. But I think she's been through a lot. And she, you know, people say things when they're hurt and when they are damaged and when they are broken. And I feel that nobody has actually apologized to Monique. And so now she's feeling a need to lash out. That's what I think.
And when you're not the one in power, again, like I said earlier, she has these power players that she feels are holding her back. How can you not be frustrated? It's like these women like Steve Harvey's ex-wife.
Or like when Jamie Foxx did it to you.
Well, you know, anyways, you feel like no one's hearing you.
Right.
And the more you talk, the crazier you sound. And no one takes your side. They don't realize, like, you know, you're going up against these power players. Like, you can't win that fight.
Right. So and they have a larger platform. And so I think Monique just decided to use the platform that she has to express herself about it.
I'm not sure the sucking of the dick was a great thing to say. Perhaps you could have said it somewhere.
Well, listen, if any of them give me a job, I'll suck the dick. Look, one more basketball
I don't doubt. I feel like in my spirit that could actually happen.
So I don't cry as much, but I did this season. Because I know you personally. It's not like I call you all the time and get all in your business.
Right, but
I don't do that.
Each other, absolutely.
But I watched you trying to have a baby.
Yes.
That was this season?
That was last season and this season. Yes.
Okay, well, we haven't talked about it since last season, but it carried over into the season.
Yes.
How was that being that vulnerable on like, have you ever been that vulnerable?
The only time was with my mom when we announced to the world that she was dying of cancer. And I think people saw me at a completely different level of vulnerability. But I think in my relationship, people hadn't seen my relationship.
And y'all went there.
This was the first time. And then to know what we're battling and still battling, you know, but I think people will see the decision that I've come to on the show about the relationship. And they may be surprised to know or find out that Reggie and I may not continue to be together because of it.
Now, Reggie, he's younger than you, correct?
He's 17 years younger.
Wow. How is that?
Let me get it.
Because I was, before my girl now, I was with a more seasoned woman.
A real woman.
Yeah. How is that dating a guy that's 17 years younger than you? Does he have the mindset of an older guy?
I was going to say, I love it because it's not like he's a kid. He's actually is how people say you have an old soul. He's an old spirit. He's one of those people. He's from Houston. He's from the South, raised by women, you know, and still had his father in the household. So just really understands relationship commitment and all of that, and just an overall good guy.
I loved in the show, sorry, Clyde. I loved in the show how both of you gave each other a lot of respect in that experience. Cause like he didn't throw you under the bus. You didn't throw him under the bus. You were emotional around how his experience in it.
Right.
Like it was a lot.
I think outside of Kenny Anderson, he's the one other person that I have loved to that magnitude. Wow. I think everybody else in the middle is kind of just, I don't even know if I've ever said I love them. You know what I mean? But I think with him and Kenny, they are the two people that I have really loved in my life.
That's an important story to put out there, you know, because I feel like back when our parents were growing up and having us, like 20, 25, they had babies.
Yes.
You know, and now with women being, you know, career women being their own brands, we put it off. You have other children, but you put it off and you think you have forever. And then you come to that realization where, damn, like I look young. Everyone's telling me how hot I am. I'm slaying, but
my body's been through some stuff. Yeah,
and that's something that a lot of women are relating to now.
And I will say that if it had not been for Reggie, I would not be trying to have a baby. Let's be clear. But I think that, you know, when you fall in love with someone, you want to cross certain milestones with them.
And he doesn't have any.
He doesn't have any children at all.
That's what I thought was like that's what I think revealed more of your personality. That you were, that it wasn't about you because you have jazz, which is amazing. You have
jazz and lyrics.
Yeah, a couple. But the fact that you were doing it for him and for your relationship, I thought that was dope.
Thank you.
So you're not the ice queen that TV wants you to be. Like this season,
Absolutely
I think
not.
you have an ice pick, a taser, a gun, a knife.
Yeah.
That's what I think when I see. I'm like, who's coming? Oh, okay.
Don't say
Is she
that.
bringing beer?
Now beer is true, but I've always been very, very nice. We've always had a very amicable relationship.
We have, but I watch the show as a fan as well.
Right.
And I always wanted to ask you, like, you know, we're not in our 20s and 30s anymore. Yes. Do you ever get tired of the fighting? Because you go from 0 to 60. Like, I wish I could react more. I don't react. I'm reacting the next day.
Okay.
And I'm like, how does that feel? And is it draining to you? Do you leave with a headache, or is it just like, listen, I just got to check a bitch?
Well, I will say that in everyday life, like, you know, sitting around today, you know, no, I don't go from 0 to 60. I know how to, you know, manage my intensity. But, you know, for TV, you can't,
right?
You know, and so in those instances, it's like, let me just tell you how I feel.
But you're still so calm in the whole experience. And then when it's over, you're like, okay, you leaving, see you later.
Right.
But you know when she
pull out, when
she pull out that cigarette, you know it's probably about to go down.
Wait, and she holds it. Well, no, she holds it this way.
Listen,
listen.
When she does this, get missing.
Okay, let me tell my secret. So when I did Love and Hip Hop, I'm telling you, there's a few people you got to watch in reality TV. You got to watch Tami,
right?
Because if you're gonna, because you know it ain't always physical. It is a lot of reading. You got to know how to verbally handle yourself with somebody. And then New York, the one-liners and all that.
Yeah. But
I want to switch gears real quick. Bonnet Chronicles.
Yes.
Can I just tell you, like, it's going to be on TV. Let me say it right now. It's going to be on TV. I'm sure y'all already have a deal. If you don't, it's coming. I already know. Because you've captivated social media. Everybody's posting it. What does it, because we know black women got their hair stuff, scarves. You have a scarf?
You need to have a bonnet or a scarf.
Where did this come from? Where you just created this whole little character now that's
you know, it was real organic. And that was the blessing of the whole thing is I was on vacation and I, you know, was isolated from everything, all social media. And I happened to get on one day and the chicks from the show was talking shit. And I said, oh, okay, I got an answer for that. And I did the little video, put it up and turned off my data, you know, trying to save my coins. And I didn't know the reception or the response until I got back into the States. And then I was like, oh, well, y'all like this? I got something else I want to say,
so now
too.
it has its own page.
Now it has its own page.
Movement.
It's its own thing with the bonnets. And
they think they're slick. They don't went from a, you know, usually have your little iPhone tripod. They got straight out production. They in a car.
Don't get mad at me for asking this, but let me just be this clear. The bonnet is the shit to keep when you go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay, because my girl got short hair, so I don't know.
She can have a bonnet too.
I was going to say,
so how
women.
They ragging you. And
No,
you're not even listening.
You're
not even listening.
I'm gay and I know what a bonnet is.
Well,
stop that.
Just telling you. The G Army is going to get him in this post.
He has 5 fans online. He's called him the G Army.
And watch. It's okay. But okay with a bonnet, but it's on page. Is Instagram, whatever.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Let me check it out. So she has a bonnet. You have different bonnets.
Hold on.
I have like over 200
She's created
bonnets.
like a whole. It's a whole
design. Slow it down.
Okay.
A bonnet is what African American women use at night to tie their hair up so they don't have like split ends and like damage in the morning.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
So you know how you created your character, Bobby Love? She's created her own character that literally, when you see it now, you don't look at Tami Roman.
Is that when you on
this,
the video going the fuck off, saying some shit? Oh yeah,
yes.
In your raw natural state, going the fuck off.
Yes.
So
no
now,
makeup.
So I saw
like
one day because I was thinking of doing rants because there's a lot of shit in my head that's kind of fucked up.
Right.
So I was thinking, oh shit, if she could do it, all she does is say all the fucked up things she thinks is fucked up. I can do that too. But I watched one of yours one day to kind of prepare for mine, and I was like a little intimidated because it was straight through, no breathing, no.
Yeah.
So it's not written like you're just doing it.
Yeah.
Off the dome.
That's the best. So that's organic.
Yeah. That's how it started, and I just keep doing it the same way.
I get the vibe. You don't even need your hands to cut somebody down. I feel like you can cut somebody down with words.
Boy,
I really can.
Her mouth is just as vicious as mine in a different way, though.
The only person who tops me is that one right there. That mouth right there.
What are you talking about? What do
that
you mean?
mouth right there.
Well, okay. But I wish, like, I had a moment one time on one show where there was a moment where I was facing someone. And it was
Is this Nene Leakes again?
No.
Okay.
Me, we're cool now.
I was gonna say y'all cool, right? The last I heard,
yeah, we went to crustaceans and saw each other. We took a picture, we posted. It was all good. Actually, after the reunion, she hit me up and we were like, we squashed it.
Okay.
Again, they don't show the good moments after the reunion where I said some dope shit to her.
Well, you might be coming back now, child, with all this that's going on with Phaedra. They need some other people. I think they're gonna let Portia go too.
So what if Jackie said that you were a rapist? Would you have handled it the same way Candy handled Phaedra?
Yeah, probably, because you know what, that's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we like to joke and kiki and we say all kind of messed up stuff all the time, but that's next level. Like, you're implying that me and my dude can't fuck you regularly.
Right.
We got to drug you to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
I have to say something in Candy's defense, because I felt like Candy got dragged all season until the end.
Exactly. I agree.
Candy was being a dope ass friend to Phaedra and Portia since season 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we were trying to get her to come on over to our side. Like, you see what's going on, tell. And she wouldn't betray her friend.
Right.
So we were looking like we were being petty, and they had this whole thing, right? It looked like we were being petty against them. It was like us versus them.
Us and them.
And if Candy would have said it then, I think she would have had more backup, because she had 3 other people that could have confirmed what she was saying.
Right.
She chose to be a good ass friend for 2 more seasons. So now when she comes forward, people like were dragging her. She's being petty. No, Phaedra been doing shady shit to her.
I tweeted that. I actually tweeted that because I know Candy personally, and I'm like, she been quiet for so. If you only knew how much stuff
she
this
kept
woman
so many secrets.
Yeah, she did.
So so on your show, do you keep receipts at bay, or do you put it out as you get them?
I keep receipts at bay.
8 in the back
I got
pocket.
12 phones that go back to like 2000.
Really?
I got every phone I've ever had.
And you keep it all?
And I keep it all.
Data plan is just
Yes,
intact.
I got shit Mika even said. I'm like, I'm waiting on her to forget one day that we friends and try to say some shit, and I'll be like, no, here it is, screenshot.
Do you think Drea should come back to the show?
No.
So,
She even didn't think about that shit.
are you friends with Malaysia
Yes.
and Brandy?
No.
So you don't fuck with Brandy?
I don't.
Because y'all both live in the same city too, right?
No, she lives in Dallas.
Okay,
I live
you're
in Houston.
Houston. Okay.
Yeah, see?
They're completely different worlds.
I think of Texas is one big old circle.
Was there
Yeah,
a lot of
feels
things
like
about
it.
her we didn't see? Because
Yes.
there seemed like to be like a lot that we didn't.
And here's the thing, like with Brandy in particular, I will say that there are certain people that you meet, and I think we've all experienced this, and it's like you vibe them or you don't. And I think Brandy was one of those that I couldn't put my finger on why I couldn't get close to you, why I didn't vibe you or like you, but I just couldn't. And so I just left it alone. But the Portugal thing is what sent me over the edge with Brandy. I felt like you done told this girl to fight me when I told both of y'all. I'm just
Is that who
chilling.
you beat up at the table?
Well, we didn't really fight.
Okay,
it wasn't a real fight.
You
It was
were going
more of a
after somebody.
scuffle. It was more of a kerfuffle.
So you got up the same way Malaysia got up for Laura, and you walked real slow, and then you got to a certain point where it was like track. Somebody handed you the baton, and you just went for it.
No, I see what people didn't see.
Wait, that's when y'all was overseas, right?
Yes.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
What people didn't
The
see.
cigarette came out that day.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I was wondering.
In flip-flops.
After the fight, I was like, "Where's my lighter?" Because I'm gonna need to smoke. But what people didn't see is Shawnee pulled my hair. I was really going to sit on that side of the table
You had braids?
to be able to talk to her. Yes,
I remember that.
And Shawnee yanked my hair, and I was like, is somebody trying to jump me from the back? And I just clicked out. I was like, oh no, okay, it's over with. They starting, so let me get it. Let me get it going.
I don't know what they look like in person, but on the show, it looked like you a tall little cookie over them. Like, are you the more?
No, we're all.
No, they're all
pretty
tall.
tall.
So
yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just feel like you. Like,
She got a bigger personality.
Yeah, everybody's tall. Right.
If I ever go back to reality, if someone's getting in my face and they're saying some real foul shit, and I'm like really debating, like, okay, I got to do the CNN thing tomorrow, but this bitch is really out of pocket, and I really I'm struggling. What would your advice be, Tami? Because I had this happen with someone. Anyways, and
It's easy. Light a cigarette and think about it first.
it was so hard, and I didn't go there. And then I watched some of y'all, and I'm like, it must be freeing to not to just go in the moment, because some people need it sometimes.
I think for me, I don't know any other way to be, and it's unfortunate because I would love to do something for CNN, but they don't see me that way.
I was there
because
today.
they know I will pop a bitch. But I think that constantly I'm rebuilding and trying to reestablish my brand because I don't sit and think it through. So to answer your question, I think you should definitely put it on pause. Hold, please. I'll catch you in the alley when nobody's looking. That type of moment. But, for me, I don't know any other way to be, and it's a blessing and a curse.
But I love that. Go ahead. You had a follow-up question?
I was just saying that, I guess we probably would like to trade some of those traits. You know what I mean? Like, you want to put it on pause, and I want to express myself more, because sometimes I kick myself like, damn, I was totally justified to do that. But I want to say you've conquered reality for sure. You are a brand, and you're also a really, really good actress.
Thank you.
And are you coming out? Are you doing any more stuff?
I actually have a new film coming out with TV One called it's called When Love Kills now. They have changed the title. It used to be called Hit a Lick, with Little Mama and Lance Gross, and directed by Tasha Smith. And
Floyd's in that.
Floyd's in it, yes, and Big Frida's in it. I mean, we got a great and a really great cast, but it's based on a true story. A lady named Felicia Blakely, who is serving 3 life sentences. Her story was featured on a show called For My Man that's on TV One, and they kind of made the whole movie and show you what really happened.
What are you playing?
I play the Felicia character's mother.
Wow.
Okay. So Bonnet Chronicles, when is that on TV? Because I know y'all working on something.
Well, we just inked our deal. So.
Okay,
Congratulations.
Still wet. But we're excited about it. You know what I mean? For everybody to like get involved and see what I'm bringing outside of
Who knows? Maybe a one-woman show. Play.
Yeah, well, we've been doing stand-up comedy across the country. I know you in comedy, Claudia, you love that. I don't.
Wait, you do stand-up?
Yeah.
Like get up on the stage and just do it?
Get up on stage
and you're not uncomfortable to do that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, you have to drink a lot of drinks before you
really? Yeah, because I would be.
Yes, I am. But I got a great, group of guys that travel with me. Brian Hooks and Ray Grady travel with me. I've been on dates with Coco Brown, who I know people are really familiar
Brian's
with.
Good people too.
Brian's amazing, and we've been doing it, selling our shows across the country, so we like it a lot.
So what are you doing tonight? Because I know you got to go, but I want to before you leave, I'm gonna ask you about your kids because I know you're also a good mother.
Yes.
Tonight is a dinner, Women of Influence, special invite, type situation, because there are I feel like women don't uplift and empower each other enough, and so for me, I just wanted to do something while I was here to just say, hey, sister, I see you. Queens recognize queens. I respect you. Congratulations on all you got going on. Let's eat, break bread, have drinks, and
so it's your event.
I'm hosting it.
Oh, nice.
But we met with some sponsors and said this is what I'd like to do.
Nice.
And brought it to life.
We need more of that.
Good.
Yeah, I mean it's so important.
Every blog is like women, especially sisters against other sisters. Like,
no, not just blogs. TV loves
everywhere.
women.
Yeah.
So,
that's what sells it.
And so, just segueing right into your daughter. So you're a really good mother. Like I've seen you off camera and on camera with your kids, and you're very very nurturing.
My kids are my life. They are the reason that I continue to get up. Now that, particularly since my mom's not here, may she rest in peace. It's like they're the ones that keep me going. Mm-hmm. So,
and you allow room for a lot of self-expression. They can really be themselves.
Yes.
Like you're not one of those overly critical. I mean, at least that I've seen.
No, I think they're old enough now. I mean, I call them my babies, because they're always going to be my babies, but they're really 23 and 21.
Yeah, I get a vibe y'all are really friends almost. Like,
absolutely. Yeah. They're like my best friends, they're my best friends.
Music, one of them, she's still doing her music thing?
One of them just got signed. She's
nice.
On a new show for MTV, and the other one is on a new show on VH1 that they're both working on independently, doing their own thing. And so, they're living their own dreams.
In all of your reality show scenes, epic moments, is there anything that you regret?
Yes, the Mika moment. Mm-hmm. Because I don't really know why that happened. Mm-hmm. The Keisha moment, which is the one people considered me a bully from. Mm-hmm. I feel like that wasn't a moment that I actually created. I feel like, that was one of those producers. We don't have anything. We're over here on vacation. I need somebody to pop off,
right.
And so it was one of those shits that you drunk and you just like, well, I'll do it, dumbass, and so, you live through that and you take your your lumps and your bruises. But the Mika thing, I was totally responsible for, knew what I was doing, but don't know why I was doing it. Mm-hmm. And Mika's actually a really cool chick and a good person. So I, was very apologetic.
And you guys have made up since then?
Yeah.
And so,
nice.
Okay, so before we leave them, what advice would you give to both of your kids that are now getting in the business? Since you're a vet, you've been on TV, you've been all through it. What would you say to them?
I think the only advice I would give anybody that's ever on reality TV is to stay true to yourself, because you can lose yourself. Fame is fleeting, all of this TV and fanfare and all of that you hear today, gone tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And I think, as long as you're true to you and you're living your truth and standing up for the things you really actually believe in, I think, you'll never suffer from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we were able to get you in here. Like I said, I drove all the way back from Vegas like I had warrants. Shit,
Thank
fleeing
you.
from the police.
I'm glad I was able to stay a little longer too.
You said like you have warrants.
Thank you for coming.
I don't have warrants
Anymore.
I'm not your ex.
Look
But
at
anyway,
look how
thank
you
you for coming.
evolved. Look at you.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate
Thank
you.
y'all for
Thank you,
having me.
And we have Corey Kaye in the building, right?
Corey Kaye.
It's French.
It's French.
How do you know that?
I asked him before we went to tape. Whatever.
Yeah. So Claudia, for those that are just tuning in, Claudia was trying to get some dick before we started the
No,
show.
I wasn't.
Oh, my
what Are you
God.
talking
And
about?
our guest just came in and apparently is trying to soften him up now.
How was I trying to get the D?
Whoever you were negotiating with online,
I was
don't
talking
know.
to someone that I've been seeing.
Okay. I'll find out who that is after the show.
No.
Oh, God.
I was going to tell you, but no.
Let's get to our guest. What's up, Corey, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Where you from, bro?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Why are you so quick to want to get to know our male guests?
Because it's not about you guys right now. It's about Corey.
He's
Okay.
very enthusiastic. Whenever there's a fitness guy with a
Listen,
nice body, he's very enthusiastic.
Don't do that, Claudia.
We just had Tami Roman in the building. He didn't ask her more than 2 questions.
He couldn't care less.
No, because
Corey can't even get his name and origin
Because
out
it's
before
not
he
about
starts.
you guys. It's about Corey Kaye.
He already started following him on Instagram. They're going out next week.
They gonna get you.
Well,
They
I
gonna
mean,
get you.
Corey's job is to work out the body. So let's just jump right into it. So you're like on TV with Khloe Kardashian.
Correct. Yeah.
I love the Kardashians.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad to hear.
No, I really do. Like Kris Jenner's a friend of mine. Rob is a friend of mine.
Caitlyn.
I don't fuck with Caitlyn. Caitlyn's not a Kardashian. She's a Jenner.
That's hilarious.
So anyway, how did you get? So let's talk about it. So you're on Revenge Body on E. You're on a mainstream network with the most popular reality family in the world, with the woman who took her husband, Lamar Odom.
If you don't stop,
So-
I did not want milk dud.
How did it come to pass?
How'd you get the job? He wants to know.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knew me from training Michael B. Jordan on Creed.
Oh, wow.
I created that body.
Wow. So you just take credit
Shout
for
out-
like you just
shout out
like,
to
I
my-
created the body.
Shout
Yeah, I
out
do.
to
That's
Michael
what I
B's
do.
mom and dad.
Right, like fuck the jeans.
Y'all
I
had
did
nothing to do
that.
with it.
I need some help, my lower abs. Anyways, so you created his body.
Right.
Okay.
I train a lot of celebrities: Terrence J, Lance Gross, John
always.
Boyega. I worked with A$AP Rocky. That was fun.
Did he sweat his perm out?
Come on, man. That's
A$AP is the homie. Does he have a perm?
Homies
that's
have
my brother,
perms.
man.
Wait a minute. Why is the truth? I'm not being shady. He has
Did
straight
he sweat
hair.
his perm out?
I sweat mine out when I used to have it.
Flacco hair was always in braids or something.
Who?
So I don't.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we call him Flacco.
Yeah.
But
And now that you're working with Khloe and he's dating her sister, do you? Because y'all seem like y'all keep it on the family. Do you see him now around set?
no, I don't. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
So how did you get the job with Khloe Kardashian? So they knew you from training Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
You turned Michael B. Jordan from a regular A-list actor to a big.
He's
healthy,
a great actor, good looking guy.
Yeah.
they actually reached out to my assistant, told me they wanted to bring me in for the show. So I told them, let's reach out. So I got with my agent at William Morris Field's son.
Damn, you're like a real one.
Yeah,
the
I'm
trainers
with
I meet have
WWE.
roommates.
Wait, you think when you get a job on television with the Kardashians, you start training A-list people who, white people only let 5 in a decade. So when you let that nigga in, somebody got to train him, So
Yeah, so they reached out to my agent and he let them know that was me. And all the rest of the trainings, what I was told, they had to go through like this introduction process
Right.
of trying out. It was kind of like it was already set. So we sat down and talked and went through an interview process as far as like understanding me, my whole process of like the artistry of the body, not just training somebody. At the end of the day, you can train a dog, a cat, monkey,
right.
cow, whatever. But I like to create. I look at myself as an artist and
So how was your training better than everybody else's?
I create bodies. I'm not just the person that's going to bring you through rigorous routines every day, just trying to get you to get in shape like you're getting ready for an NFL combine. I like to create like an artist.
So if you got Claudia Jordan's number, how would you work her body out?
Because I'm 44 and I'm starting to get.
No, but you missed the whole fucking point of my question.
What? I know. No, I heard you. I'm ignoring you. So I got like 4 inches on my midsection now, and now I have.
You can take more than 4 inches.
Of course, come on now. Anyways, so around my waist, like I can't get this weight off, and I do a lot of cardio. I used to be a track star, All American. I mean, I'm not here to brag, but anyways, it's just my body is just falling apart right now.
Right.
So I need to get this midsection together.
How you eat?
I like Roscoe's.
You like Roscoe's?
I like pasta.
Wrong.
I like peanut M&Ms,
Wrong.
beef jerky.
Wrong.
Damn.
Basically,
Moscato.
we had to change your whole life.
So I'd have to change my life, or
Everything.
get surgery. So
I mean, we're not going to do surgery. I mean, everybody does the whole surgery thing, because
Khloe's had surgery.
I understand she did.
Okay.
Now, this thing about that, people were, with Khloe, she had surgery and this and that. I give it to some people who get surgery. Sometimes they don't want to go through the process. But at the end of the day, you still have to work after that.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
your body can fall off. People get tummy tucks. They get the, whatever it's called when they
You can tell though they have no muscle tone; they just have a shape.
What I appreciate about Chloe is, she took a easier route. However, she put the work in after.
Oh yeah, she definitely did.
She puts it in.
So
every
she really does.
She really does train. Like people think she don't. You can't just have a physique by just getting surgery. You have to get surgery every week to tone, tighten something.
Yeah.
No, she really works out like every day.
So you mentioned you an artist. So let's enter for Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
Before he started training for Creed, you would see his body, and what do you do? Do you do like a diagram, or do you say this is how do you see in your mind?
It's the same thing like a producer would go to the studio and he look for different sounds, and the same thing as an artist would do on the canvas. Basically, I take what you get, I take what you want. If you want to look good, tell me what you want to look like. Create it, give me a blueprint. And I go to create the body, whether it's bigger shoulder, small waist, glutes, hams, biceps, whatever it is, I can create it. I don't just I make people understand the mind and muscle connection of the body.
Gotcha.
If you think it, you can actually create it. The body is the only thing that you really can control.
And how long was that process?
Because we had to gain weight, lose weight, and then rip up, I said about 10 months. If he would have came to me just toned already, not having to put weight on him, I could have did it in 12 or 10.
What can I do in like a month and a half? It's like summer. Like I want to be ready for
it's like 2
Essence
months,
weekend.
2 month goal.
I have people that come to me in 30 days. I have 21-day plans that get people real ripped. It all depends on where you at. You can't come to me weighing like 260 and talk about.
I'm 260 right now.
I can get you down to 225.
In how long?
2 months.
Really?
I mean, you saw I did it on Revenge Body.
Okay, wait. So
I need to lose 9 pounds.
I actually thought of texting Christian like, "Fuck it, I'll do Revenge Body."
I could get you. That's nothing.
No, listen, I'm afraid because I'm a little terrified sitting over here. I almost texted her. But I was looking at the way that because you guys break all these people down to being very vulnerable on TV. I'm good with reality TV. Like I come on and slap a motherfucker. I could throw some shit. I could read you to death. But like to be really vulnerable, like sitting there because you sit in the middle of a room in a chair and you listen to Chloe talk to you about your weight, and she really asks you like, "Come on, you fat fuck. Like, why are you?"
She don't say that.
She don't say that because she's sweet, but she really wants you to be like, She could probably get that one trigger word out of me, like, "So when your brother died, exactly what did you?" And then, you guys get the moments. How fast could a person like me get to being fit and have those guns that I want?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a mindset, and it takes you. Most people that want to get in shape, they have so much going on. So what they do is they make excuses. Everybody has an excuse. If it's something that you really want to do and it's a goal, it's a mindset to get yourself ready and prepared to do it. So if you want to do it, and it takes 16 weeks to transform the human body, honestly. Okay.
To see any type of result.
It really does take 16 weeks. However, that 16 weeks is hell.
Okay.
I'm going to take you to hell and back.
That's a short amount of time, I would think.
I mean, I've done it plenty of times. But it's the people. It takes you.
Yeah.
So you do the meal planning, you do the whole thing.
Nutrition, do everything.
So if you're rep by William Morris, you're on TV with Khloe Kardashian, and you're responsible for Michael B. Jordan's body more than his parents, you're fucking expensive.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So you about what, $200 an hour?
A little bit more.
About $201 an hour?
Add $40, $50 more to that.
$250 an hour.
Yeah.
Right.
No. He said add $450 more to that?
No.
Oh.
Add 40 or 50.
Oh, okay.
So about $250 an hour, which is...
I still,
Now, can we break that hour up? Like,
let's do 5 minutes a day.
I'm coming in for
tomorrow.
15 minutes on Tuesday.
I give you an hour a week.
I found out trainers that cost much more than me, and they trash.
Damn.
But is that so $250 an hour is pretty much your 1 hour a day for 7 days a week, or is that
1 hour or more? It all depends on. I don't like giving too many time limits because my thing now is because I want to create people. I don't want to train.
Different people have different needs.
Right. I can't be the trainer no more that's training 15 to 16 people a day.
Right.
I'm cheating somebody. Early in the morning they get Corey Kaye, and in the evening they get Mr. Kaye off Instagram. I won't give them me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I'm giving the proper attention to everybody.
Speaking of giving them you, trainers are known to get a lot of action. So how much sex are you getting from your clients?
Wait, first, is he married?
Nah.
Okay, so you're single.
Very single.
So you have money. You're on TV with Khloe Kardashian. You know Michael B. Jordan. So you're running through pretty much every white girl in Hollywood at this point.
No,
exactly.
That's hilarious.
And Persian.
You know it ain't no hilarious. When niggas get money in Hollywood, the first thing they do is they either find cocaine, he's clearly fit and ain't fucking up his body, or they go fuck a bunch of white girls at the club.
Right. They hit me in DM. They be like, Claudia. I'm like, oh, who's the white girl you was with last week?
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
oh, damn. Seriously, so how much?
Yeah, man, how much pussy you get?
I don't smash my clients.
Dang, I know it got to be that.
That's the thing. If I smash my clients, I don't get paid because you're not going to fuck me and pay me at the same time. You're going to want one up. Well, I mean, you never know how to work out.
Right.
However, but I mean, I have a kid to take care of.
Dope.
So she got to get money.
So you've never had sex with a client?
Nah, never.
Well,
I don't believe it.
Almost.
I can tell from the look in your eye. Look how his eyes are glossy right now.
Well, first of all, he's looking at you like, should I fuck her or should I take her on as a client? Because here's the deal. He already has a kid, so you're looking for a kid. You need to get it 4 inches off.
So you're trying to put 4 inches back on.
Just like I tried to hook you with Lamar Odom.
I said no. Did I not say no?
Yeah, well, anyway, Chloe got him. All right, so you met Kris Jenner.
Nah.
You haven't met her?
No.
She would love you.
Stop it.
What?
I love Kris
She has a
Jenner.
boyfriend.
No, there's an opening now.
Oh, wow.
I love Kris Jenner. I text her Happy Mother's
like
Day
her
yesterday because my mother's passed. So I tell Kris she's my mom. You know, I'm trying to
Does
get
she know
that family. That family, everything they touch goes
Jason
on.
Dashian. Jason
I used to hang with Kim back in the
Kardashian.
day, and Chloe and I did Celebrity Apprentice together.
Okay.
The first time, a long time ago.
So, okay, so for those out there that don't know you, they've seen you on the show, but they don't know you personally, what is the most scandalous thing you've ever done?
I hustled for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, I sold dope in New Orleans for 10 years.
Would that
Oh,
be
you're
crack
finna-
or heroin or
Crack.
weed?
Crack.
Wow.
Yeah, we were
Have you ever
actually-
sold crack to a pregnant woman?
Nah. I haven't.
I mean, some drug dealers got
I
standards,
sold
Claudia.
crack, I sold crack to a friend's mom.
Got
once.
morals.
I have a Cinderella story. I have that whole. If I tell you my whole story, like just pieces of it, I wasn't supposed to end up in Hollywood. I was supposed to end up the normal jail, dead. You know, just not making it here. The thing is, taking that same mindset I always talk about and turning bad into good and using it for fuel to push me. I mean, growing up in New Orleans, everybody know that's one of the roughest and most cutthroat places
tough.
in the world. I mean, I was there. Soulja Slim said, if you survive between 93 and 96, you're OG, and I could take that. You know what I'm saying? I was young, 10 years old on a block hustling.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I took that same thing and just put it into everyday life.
I always
fell
tell
in
the
love
story
with
that I get fan love different places I go now, but the only one place that I was totally disrespected was New Orleans. Y'all out there y'all have no filter. I'm walking down
Messy Maya, if she was alive, if he was alive, he would have definitely roasted you.
First of all, you said he and she. Get it right. You should know the difference between a dick and a vagina.
You know,
even I do.
Because Messy Maya, you know him.
Even I know the difference between a he and a she. But anyway, back to my question because you already you
I just said if Messy Maya was alive,
I just drove
he
all the way
definitely
from
would've
Vegas.
roasted
I was with the Money Team King. I'm ready to go. Okay, so I was walking to the Essence Festival and this person said, "Get the fuck up out of here, yo pussy ass nigga." And I'm looking around like, who he talking to?
That sounds about right. That's the verbiage.
I'm talking to you.
Right.
I know you don't know how to express yourself. Have a good day. Okay, so how do you deal with fanfare in LA? How do you deal? Because now you're in a fake ass city. You're on TV with the Kardashians, so clearly everybody wants to be your friend. How do you deal with that?
I stay in the gym.
Damn.
Real talk. Like this is not faking. Like I'm in the gym. It protects me because it stops me from becoming Hollywood. It stops me from being around too many people that's going to try to use me. So if I'm steady working on myself, I don't have time to give that to others.
How long have you been out here?
3 years.
Oh, that's good. So you haven't become a thought yet because usually they come in the first.
First of all, there is Instagram. You ain't got to be at the club to get some pussy.
No, I know.
They
No, I know
really
that.
don't.
I know, but
And he's in the gym.
yeah, that's good.
So he can walk over to somebody and say, "Let me show you how to fix
Right.
that."
Let me help you with your traps.
Well, you because you know, like he's gonna take this wrong way, but you're a stalky dude. Have you always been stalky? Because you know most dudes that's like
Why was I going to take that the wrong way? Because you
'Cause he
talk about his
commented.
body?
Because most dudes that turn stalky, like were you skinny growing up? Like were you always?
I was slim, then I got chubby, and then I started bodybuilding for like 8 years, and then I got to Hollywood. I was really big, and I just turned it. My body I was changing, but I got smaller, so I'm just walking around at a fit size that fits me. I couldn't do the whole skinny guy thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's overrated.
You got cheat days?
Of course, I have cheat days.
What's your cheat day?
I have a cheat meal, not a whole day.
What's the cheat
Wait,
meal?
so
Just
you
one
cheat
meal.
1 meal a week?
Yeah,
it?
when I'm on a strict regimen, yeah, one cheat
My
meal.
whole life is cheating when it comes
And it's
to
funny
food.
because my cheat meal, what I love the most, people hate.
What is it?
I just want a Big Mac.
I love Big Mac.
Had one of those last night.
People be like, why you don't go to
Fire.
this place? And that?
I didn't want it.
I'm not all into the different burger places. Like I'm the worst date. I make her pick it. Like, where you want to go at? I can't sit down in a restaurant and order fancy drinks and.
That's
like,
not a bad date. You're giving her options. It's not like
I'm letting her take control.
because most guys in
I took my
Hollywood.
girl to IHOP on the first
I was
date.
going to say
It's not bad.
most guys in Hollywood are restricted to a $2.99 meal, so they pick the date.
If the girl
They don't
likes
go
you,
to IHOP.
it doesn't matter where you go eat. I went to IHOP with a multimillionaire and it was a great date because I liked him.
But you knew he got money. He knew he had
The
money
guy,
though.
the less you like him, the higher the bar is raised for the meal. You're like, I don't really like this motherfucker, but we are going to go to crustaceans. But if you like the person, you could be at the crib eating whatever.
That's true.
That's some-
Very true.
That's some game for
So
you.
when you dating a girl, bro, do she got to be in shape?
No,
You want to put her in shape?
I don't want to do that either. but I accept her. Like,
what y'all's giggling?
That's too much, man. That's
It's
too
just
much.
funny, Gia. Would you date a fat girl?
Huh?
Would you date a fat girl? Would you look at that as a challenge, or would you? Or is it
Wait,
strictly no?
hold on. Wait, did you just choke?
He did.
Now, I mean,
You wouldn't. I don't think you should. Say, I don't think we should say fat because.
Oh my God.
Let's say
oversized.
plump.
A Big Mac away from busting out her jeans.
Lean challenged.
I accept.
With a thyroid problem. If your girl had a thyroid problem.
Only like 5% of people have thyroid.
Because I was gambling this weekend in Vegas, and the girl behind the counter, she was taking all my money. I was getting fucking irritated, and she was a little overweight, and I started just kind of looking at the
So
places
you were like,
that,
"Oh, you thyroid problem, bitch."
No, I was
You
looking. No,
said-
I was looking at my eyes were saying fat bitch, and so she started disclosing that she had a thyroid problem. So I
then
felt
you felt
sorry for her.
bad.
So
That's
if your
fucked up.
girl said that she had a thyroid problem, would you understand, or would you just be like, it's time to move on because that shit is not going to change?
Nah, I would never do nobody that. I mean, I wasn't always this. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. I mean,
Listen,
you know,
here at Hollywood Unlocked, we keep it 100.
All right, see,
if the answer is no, the answer is no.
I just can't. I couldn't deal with like a bear,
A bear.
gorilla, like breed.
Damn, bro.
There you go.
She just gotta be.
Let it out.
I can't be that. You know what I'm saying?
So on Revenge
It's not
Body,
good for the brain.
back to Revenge Body. Do you all think that because there was a lot of controversy at
Yeah,
first,
a
right?
lot.
And people were saying that it was like a fat shaming show, right?
Right.
It's a lot of
What do you
shows.
think? I didn't see it that way.
I didn't see it that way either. People go through so much, but if you ever realize, like, so Chloe takes you and after a bad breakup or anything that puts you down, you need something to uplift you. Everybody that breaks up with someone, the first thing they want to do is go to the gym. That takes care of the first thing. So when you start taking care of your body, there's finer things in life that you want to experience to build that confidence and that encouragement on life back up. And I believe that Revenge Body is helping everyday people. And this not like other celebrities and stuff like that. This is really everyday people that's going through so much. Like the two people that I had. The guy I had, he was broken down from his father. You know what I'm saying? His daddy put him down all the time. So he wanted to prove a point to his pops. Lost 60 pounds. He still looks good today.
How long do you have to be on the show? Like, what is their journey?
The whole time. It's like
Is it
12
6
weeks.
months?
No, like 12 weeks.
It's 12 weeks.
It's like,
Okay.
He lost 60
12
pounds in 12 weeks.
He lost 48 pounds in 12 weeks.
That's amazing. I love those kind of shows when they do it by hard work.
It's real. Like, it's not like it's like not how Biggest Lose used to be. They lose. Then people used to work out so much. Like, and then all the other rumors about whatever they was doing to him, which I
Like
don't really
what?
know. I
The
don't
drugs
know
and
whatever
allegedly.
was
They
saying
gave them
was doing.
drugs?
That's what they say. I don't know for sure.
I heard they put them on a treadmill with a donut in front of them and they would just run.
Yeah, well, first of all, you wouldn't fucking play me like that on television. Chloe,
I was
Chris,
kidding.
Kim, Kanye, Northwest,
Nah,
Saint.
nobody don't do that.
I'll run through the whole fucking family. But no, they wouldn't do that. It wasn't the fat shaming stuff. What it was is the criticism was that how can Khloe Kardashian be
Right.
in a position of a revenge body when she had work done? So
Yeah.
do you think that just the Kardashians in general, just no matter what they do, they're going to get criticized?
I believe people, it's the fans, it's the certain fans that's going to automatically give them a bad name. To me, I don't think it's bad. I don't think they're bad. I mean, you look at the platform that they have, that Chloe has, she's trying to help people. I mean, that's what I feel like. I mean, she's taking people who haven't had anything and building them up. Now, yes, she did have the surgery and stuff like that, but that doesn't matter. People have surgery, like I said earlier, and don't do shit.
They just rely on the surgery.
They just rely on the surgery.
If I'm being honest, I have mixed feelings about it. Someone that has worked out since I was 12 years old, you know, and like I struggle with the surgery versus doing it the natural way all the time. And I see girls that are snatch and getting all these compliments on their bodies
But it's not theirs.
they've taken the shortcut, whether they've injected stuff in their ass or snatched the waist with the liposuction. And it's like, when I did see that, I was like, you know, like, I think it'd be easier to buy it at first before you get to the compelling stories. If you knew the person that's the face of it got it the hard way only, you know what I mean? So now, you know, that these things, you know,
It wouldn't make it interesting.
Right. But you know what? In the big picture, they know what they're doing. You know, people are going to talk about it and they're going to watch it. And it's a successful show. And at the end of the day, it's, you know.
I think we the only show got picked up for season 2 as far as fitness wise. Everything else failed.
I mean, you guys beat
Fit
up.
the Fat
You
Fit
guys
was really
beat out.
good.
You guys beat out Robin China.
Right.
Wow.
Robin
told them
China's
they
show
should-
got canceled.
They should
Well,
give me
it's
Rob.
depressing.
He won't be depressed no more.
Yo, man.
You should get a hold of
If
her.
I get,
He
I
was
feel
cute
like it's
back in
gonna
the
happen
day.
one day. If I ever get Rob,
Well, let me say, Rob is a friend of mine. I'm actually going to go up to the house this week.
he was
Have
sweet.
you ever have you talked to Chloe about getting Rob on the show?
Nah, but we all have mutual friends, and I feel like it's going to come. You know, everybody like it's going to be hard to get him. I said, nah, just let me talk to him for hours.
I would love to see that because I'm rooting for Rob. I always have rooted for him, and I just want to see him like happy, and that's a big part of his depression. I'm sure
it's weight. People don't understand how obesity can bring a person down, suicidal. I'm talking depression. It can really beat you up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Rob has always had issues with depression, but I mean, the weight, I'm sure, compounded those. He sounds like he's in a better space. We've been texting, and he's just like, yeah, I'm spending time with my baby, and
the baby is so cute.
Baby's gorgeous.
That is a beautiful baby.
What you think about the Jehovah's Witnesses in the fitness world, the Herbalife cats?
I'm not with it. I mean, they do their own thing. I never tried Herbalife. I did try the supplement one time. Herbalife been around for a while.
You said you're not with it.
I don't. It's not something that I take.
I will say the Herbalife people are.
They make a lot of money.
They're
Jehovah's
so
Witnesses.
annoying.
That's it.
Like,
your ex-boyfriend is the Herbalife king.
Who?
Steph Jones.
My ex-boyfriend, really? I never touched him, but I know.
I'm playing.
Anyways, like I would meet someone, they have a nice body, and I almost, it's like I don't want to make eye contact with them at the gym because as soon as you make eye contact, they're like, got you, and they start telling you about their life, and they only talk about that. Like it's like Herbalife. It's like that's all
It's
they
a
talk
cult.
They in the sunken place.
I met someone. I was last year sometime. I think a lady. She didn't know who I was, and she came talking to me. They said I was in fitness, but they didn't like break down who the fuck I was. And she came talking to me about Herbalife. Now she's like this big, and she's telling me about all the great things that it does. So I started breaking down the science, the chemistry of the body and stuff like that, nutrients, and she just shut up.
I was about to ask you what's wrong with it. Like not wrong with it, but what do you think the problem with Herbalife is? Like, is it like I feel like it had a long-term effect somehow, someday.
One supplement that I know about because I don't look into it a whole lot because it's not my competition. It was a protein shake. It had a lot of fiber in it. So anything that has a lot of fiber in it makes you go to the bathroom.
Right.
What happens when you go to the bathroom? You use the bathroom and you lose weight. The problem is what happens when your body plateaus. What are you going to come up with next just to make it grow, to make it change, to make it do something? They may have came up with something. I'm not sure, but I'm just not a supporter of Herbalife.
So you don't believe in any supplements?
Yeah, some supplements.
So do you do vitamins? And
of course, vitamins, minerals, vitamin C, things like that. Branched chain amino acids.
Have you ever tried OptiFast, the meal replacement shakes?
No.
I tried that. I lost weight. I got mad thin real quick. But I was miserable and I wanted to murder somebody.
That's the problem with getting mad thin quick. Mm-hmm. You get mad fat quick too, because you're taking so much out of you. It's almost like you deplete. You ever took
starving yourself?
You took a diuretic before. You ever took a diuretic? When you take a diuretic, if you don't do it the proper way and take the proper potassium and stuff like that, your body's going to gain water back because you're drying out your cells in your body. Mm-hmm. So what happens when you dry out the cells in your body? It's yearning for water. So as soon as you start to drink water again, what happens is the cells overflow and you bloat, and you gain all that weight back even more.
So when on Revenge Body and you're training these people, how many hours a day are they training?
My people, it's all day, just like me.
What?
Like they have to come to, not all day. They have jobs, but you have to.
I was about to say, damn.
Nah, real talk. Like if you want to get the certain type of body you need in that time period, you have to put in work. You can't just be like.
So what does an all day look like? 4 hours?
About 6 throughout the day.
That's a whole day of school.
Jason, let's do it.
Pretty much.
Wait, 6 hours of continuum training?
No. So you come to me like an hour in the morning, hour and a half.
Okay.
Then you go do what you got to do. I get like 2 hours out you in the middle of the day. Then we work out again, like another hour and a half.
And it's a full workout?
It's a full workout, yeah. Like
cardio, everything?
Cardio, weight training, everything.
Throwing up?
Pretty much. If you see the episode, the first one, I have the guy throwing up the whole episode.
Now, what is that when you start throwing up? Because I've been there before.
Condition, man. Like you're not in shape. Your body have all that bad stuff in it. Just got to come out. I mean, I've threw up before, but I wasn't in shape, but I pushed my body to the limit. Like really push it. Like when I train, I'm trying to fuck some shit up. I want to look perfect, so you got to work hard to look perfect.
But how do you train somebody without killing them or without them dying? Like, because real talk, my cousin 3-4 days ago died of a massive heart attack, 25 years old.
But was he working out or was he?
I don't know what that nigga was doing.
That's most of the time people like that die from stress.
Really?
And sometimes your body is stressing out really bad, and you really don't know it. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell people, you just take it easy. Sometimes, like everything ain't that serious. I've been through situations when I was in the past and I felt like I had wanted to have a mild heart attack or something, a mild stroke because I was that stressed out, that worried about stuff. If you got to walk around like that, that's not good. You need to get some stuff in straight.
Was that back when you was trapping?
Yeah, pretty much.
I would think.
So if the Cavs don't make it to the playoffs and Chloe jumps Tristan and she's there needing a shoulder to cry on and you just happen to be in the gym, would you date a Kardashian?
Yeah, I would.
Which
I
one?
would. What'd you say?
Who's your favorite Kardashian?
Of course.
You better go for Kris Jenner. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
There's a slot open.
There's a few people that you can't talk about. You cannot talk about Beyonce. You cannot talk about Jesus Christ. And you can't talk about Kris Jenner. And I'm going to tell you why.
You're putting her in there now?
Let me tell you why.
That's a shame.
Kris Jenner can say, damn, that's amazing. Everybody, she has the O effect, the Oprah effect. She's a boss. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And all the women out there listening to me saying, he ain't shit talking about the Kardashians. It's because you out giving your pussy away and you're not figuring out how to monetize your life.
Wow.
I do got a question.
Hating asses.
Is it harder to get rid of the weight the older you get?
Yeah, it gets hard.
Because I'm 31 now. Because when I was 20-something,
allegedly,
professionally,
it was easy.
Easy, but I haven't worked out in over a year.
Well, you have to start working out first. And then you can be able to ask me that question again. Because if men work out that's older and they see that something is not working, obviously you have to make a change, but it's not as easy as when you were 25, 26. The body slows down, your metabolism slows down. Testosterone goes down.
So how do you speed all that shit back up? Because I'm about to turn 40.
Apple cider vinegar?
No, see, that's that witchcraft shit somebody told you about. No, because now I'm about to turn 40, so I'm having this whole, do I start now? Do I say fuck it and just
start now.
Okay, start now. You start now.
And weights too, right? More weights.
No, he don't need no weights. He need a good old ass steak with a fucking dog pulling in, him running out there.
First of all, your hips don't even start.
Hey, I'll
play football. He has childbearing hips?
Listen, I have big legs, yes, but my girl love it.
Do you have hips?
No, I don't got no fucking hips.
Why are you so angry at me though?
Here's the deal.
Because you asked me that shit.
This is what I hate about black people.
My God,
we so quick to give everybody else a motherfucking give somebody else advice, but we don't take it for ourselves. And now, if a dog is pulling a steak in front of me, motherfucker, you must be circling Mastros, just running around that motherfucker.
Even though I said I'm 260, I don't look like I'm 260. I carry my shit very well.
You don't look 31 either. But back to my question. So if I decide, okay, I really want, my gift to myself this year is to finally figure out this fitness shit. Where do I start? Where would I start?
You start with me first. That's the first thing.
Get your
what if they ain't got 250, bro?
Let me text Floyd Mayweather.
Tell Floyd you need about $8,000 for the rest of the summer.
Yeah, that's really about 5 racks. You get somebody right.
No, $250 an hour if you're doing 2 hours a day. If you're doing 5 days a week, come on, you can do the math.
No, but I'm talking about weeks. It's not going to take 5 days.
$1,000 a week.
Okay, so how many weeks?
Thank you.
12, 16.
To kind of get on that path or to get there.
16 weeks, you could look like a different person.
Really?
If you do what I say do.
Right.
So most people, the problem I have, was having when I got here, because LA is so fit and everybody gluten-free, water-free, plant-based.
Water-free.
Right. It's true.
Juice cleanse.
I went to Gracias something Madre the other night, and she was like, we have plant-based organic this, plant-based water. I was like, what is plant-based water? Is it distilled?
So to dispel the rumors, can you eat what you want to eat?
No.
You cannot.
No.
So it is diet-based.
The diet is 100%. It's like you have to eat right. You will not lose or get your body right if you don't eat right. You can work out all day, every day, and you will not look the part you want to look.
Okay, so when I get on my healthy kick, this was my breakfast. I would have black tea with lemon and honey in the morning with oatmeal, raisins. Then at lunch, maybe chicken, asparagus, I don't know, brown rice, something. All that shit I was sensitive to because I just did the food sensitivity test. Does that matter? Like if the blood work says all this food your body doesn't react well to that?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It all depends. First of all, people think because you're so big, you have to eat less or eat like pigeon food or bird food. Your body needs a certain amount of food to break down to be able to speed the metabolism up to actually lose weight. If the body doesn't eat, it's going to store fat because it doesn't know when it's going to eat again. So what happens is you start to store fat. You store fat in the places that you don't want to. Your lower abdominals, your lower back. You get big legs, button, everything like that. So you have to feed the body. My analogy is if you think of an old school train, the more logs you put in the fire, the faster it goes. So the train is your metabolism. So the more you feed it, the proper foods, and you just can't say, okay, I'm going to just eat this and eat that. What are you eating? How much are you eating? If you're eating too much protein is going to convert into sugars and fats.
Damn, it's science to this shit.
It
man.
is.
Fuck.
That's why he's getting paid $250 an hour.
And I keep it simple.
Cocaine.
So you work on the meal plan. Don't offer him cocaine; he might try it. So you do the meal planning, the whole experience is everything. Part of that.
I do. I'm the one-stop shop. I have a meal prep company. I have online clients that I train that I have never met before in London, South Africa, Brazil. I do supplementation where I tell you what supplements to put in your body, when to do it, and then you get the training. You get the artistry of training. You really get trained the right way.
Are there some fat burners that are really effective?
Sex.
Great. There's one I like called Cinedrex. That's pretty good. There's another one called I can't think of the name, but I don't trust all of them. Most of them just make you really, really jittery.
I hate that feeling.
And you feel all out of whack. So whenever a person takes a fat burner, I'll tell everybody out there in the world, do not take it on an empty stomach. It's better to be absorbed with food. You're still going to get the pop that you need to get ready to start working out.
How does a person not die after they've not worked out for a while and then they go to work 3 times in one day?
Mental toughness.
It's mental toughness. It is.
Is it really?
It's,
yeah. Heart.
The thing about it is, so most people that start working out, the first thing that they're going to forget to do is eat.
Okay.
Every client I come to, I say, what did you eat this morning? I ate a banana. Well, that's why you lightheaded, you want to pass out. I say, how much water did you drink? I had that water I just got. So you need to be hydrated. The body needs to be hydrated.
Okay.
And then the first is it takes 21 days, right, to make something a habit?
Yeah, it does.
So if you got to probably power through that first.
You're going to kill yourself. The first 3 weeks, you're just going to die.
If you just think big picture, I would think, and I don't mean to step on your toes, you're the fitness expert, but back when I was in shape, it was 21 days. If I can get past that milestone, like
you're in shape. You feel.
I'm 10. I got 10 pounds.
You have a great body.
10 pounds on top.
Can you look at somebody and tell them? No, it's hard, but like body fat.
I can't tell that.
So body fat, that's one of the hardest things to get off.
You want to take your jacket off and maybe you can evaluate.
I'm in shape. I mean,
but you said you haven't worked out in a year.
I just got big legs. That's it.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11", 12 feet with Tim's on.
You're 5'11",
I mean 6 feet with Tim's on.
Are you really 260?
Yeah, I'm 260. Yeah,
you thick.
Yeah, I'm thick. My girl love it.
Actually, your girl just got it. Okay, so what are you working on now besides Revenge Body, and where can people find you? Because I'm definitely gonna follow you. I'm definitely gonna text.
You can find me on Instagram, Mr. Kaye, Facebook, Corey Kaye, Snapchat, the Mr. Kaye.
What's your profile on Tinder?
I don't have one.
You spell Kaye for our viewers?
It's my Kaye is Calliet.
Our viewers are actually going to see it in the bottom thirds.
Well, that shit come and go so fast sometimes.
You can also Google me. You can pull up my name. You'll find hella stuff. I'm working now. I'm just finished talking with MGM recently. A couple other production companies want to do my own TV show. I have an athleisure line coming out. Just left Nike last week. Probably going to be signing with Nike as a master trainer. More movies.
Nice.
When people need people to get in shape for movies, they call me.
Oh, the rate goes up even more then.
Pretty much every week.
Well, that's okay because
that's my personal trainer rate. My movie rate is way.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay, so I won't tell you I'm getting talk show ready. I'm just doing this for my high school reunion.
Exactly.
But you don't pay for it. They do.
I know. Well, I'm an executive producer. We're paying for it.
Oh, you're going to pay for it.
Okay. We appreciate you coming through.
Thank you so much.
So everybody can see Melissa's not here. She's in New York filming a movie. So we send our
come on, what up?
hoorays to her.
Congrats, girl.
So yeah, what did you do this week? Because I just literally flew in, not flew like by plane, but I just got here by car from Vegas.
I was planning on going to Vegas to see the Miss USA pageant, but I had to host something in Long Beach on Saturday.
Was it like a crawfish exhibit?
No, listen. I'm not on reality TV anymore, so the bookings don't come as much as they used to.
So what were you doing?
It was a smaller spot in Long Beach, but you know what? Long Beach is really nice.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to hip hop or the news, you think it's just a horrible, like it's so run down. It's such a lie. It's such a myth. I mean, I'm sure there's areas like it's a beautiful city.
I remember Long Beach from Dog Pound Gangster Crips, and I cut my foot on some glass on the beach. So like I don't go there.
Yeah.
A lot of hoods tend to have a lot of loose stones, I call it. Like a lot of debris, like loose stones and glass. So that's why you cut your foot. You was probably at the hood part of the beach. But I'm gonna tell you right now,
it was dirty.
I rocked with Long Beach. So pretty, so nice, and the people were so cool. It was at this place called Pete's Mojito Lounge. And people
you were hosting it?
I was hosting it. I had my sunglasses on.
Did you get unlimited mojitos? Because if you're going to host a mojito lounge and you don't get free mojitos, like that's some bullshit.
I had peach Ciroc and I hit the vape pen a couple times.
So you was good.
Because I'm an investor in weed. And then I went to Chicago this week to check out my investments. I am a investor in medicinal marijuana.
But you don't smoke weed, do you?
I do.
Really?
Well, it was a secret.
You put that out yourself.
So I invested a couple years ago, and it was a decent amount of money. I think it was some people's yearly salary, and I was nervous because nothing was happening. But we finally got our first.
Is this
harvest.
where you called me? You said you thought you lost $100,000 or something like that?
No, I lost $54,000 to last month. I lost $54,000.
But you was betting in Vegas or something?
No, another.
Oh,
I invest my money.
Let me tell you something. There ain't nobody worse than watch to lose money in Vegas than that one right there.
My whole personality.
Damn,
her losing money in Vegas almost ruined our friendship.
Let me tell you something, big fella. I go.
Your drinking in Vegas almost ruined our
friendship. The most you're gonna get out of me, Vegas, is $50. I know when to. Hell yeah.
Okay, so you lost $54,000 doing what?
This investment I did. So
investments are always
what was it in? You're being a little. It was it?
It still might come back, so I don't want. I was like, I'm just gonna.
So you started smoking weed when you were fucking with a Crip, or was it just like you were sitting around one day and
The weed?
Yeah.
When I was in Rhode Island, all my friends would smoke. Actually, when I was younger, I used to look down on it. It was such a dirty thing. Like my uncle would smoke, and I'd be like, "Mom, you're smoking reefer," because that's what they would say in the 80s.
And your mom was white.
Yeah, and when I got older, I think maybe college I tried it. I didn't like it because it always made me sleepy. But when I moved to California, that's when I really would hit it every now and then. But it was never really my thing because I can't really have a lot of fun on weed. Like weed makes me want to just like lay it down and go to sleep.
I used to love weed until I had a batch of weed, put me in the hospital. Never again.
The hospital? Did it have Sherman?
Yeah, I was back home in my hometown, and I should have known better, but this was my rookie year smoking it. It was laced with some shit.
Laced with what?
Angel dust?
Some cocaine?
Cocaine, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would say I'm smoking coke?
Don't say that. I said it was laced with some coke.
When you were smoking it though, did you feel like you were smoking?
No, man,
coke?
I took a whole blunt to my head, man, myself, and then for some dumbass reason, I said, let me do some push-ups. Then I got up, and next thing I know, I was like, damn, something bad about to happen. And then I just looked down at my chest and see my heart doing a running man in my chest.
When you smoke cocaine, is that like freebasing?
I've never done coke in my life.
But I'm just wondering, like, when you what's the difference between freebasing?
Can I just tell you that I don't know because I don't freebase? I mean, like, you're asking me, how do I know how it feels like to be a crackhead?
Do you know anyone
I think
that's on crack?
freebase is like just
my mother used to be on crack. I didn't know my mother used to do heroin, and then she graduated crack. She started dating She started dating this Mexican guy anyway.
I heard heroin is like the best high. Like
we are not going to sit on the show and talk
say
about
heroin is the best
drug.
No, I knew someone, a friend of mine, that he tried it, and he said it was the best high he ever had, and then he wasted his life chasing that same feeling, which you never get again. And I saw his life just fall apart. It was so sad.
Man. I saw a dude yesterday that I've been knowing for a long time, and I know he does cocaine, and that brother looks so bad. He looks so bad.
Okay, so
wait, meth. Can I just say one thing about meth? Meth is not meth. I knew a girl that did meth, and it makes you paranoid. Like they start cutting that. You think you have bugs underneath your skin, you start freaking out. That's why they have scabs.
That's what weed do to me.
It makes them have hallucinations.
I'm just surprised that you guys know so many drug addicts because I don't know a bunch of crackhead meth addicts.
You might.
No, I don't.
Oh, I know a crackhead that will.
Well, let's be very clear. There's a difference between crack and cocaine. In Hollywood, do we know people that do cocaine? Of course, yes. Almost everybody but me does it.
I've never even tried. I will never try it. But meth apparently makes you a neat freak, a sexual deviant. So you're really neat. You're a sexual deviant, and you have to clean up everything. Like you are anal about it. Like you're like. So I knew this girl that was on it. It makes you hyper. So I just thought turn a negative into a positive. I think you should have like a meth maids service because.
Okay, we're just gonna transition right over. We're gonna transition just like Lil Uzi right over to
meth maids
cornbread. Go ahead, tell us about your weekend recap.
Weekend recap, nothing much. Just went and got some massages with the other half, and I got a shitload of calls for some deals for some potential, some TV shows, potential, and some future films.
You said potential like 3 times.
Potential, yeah. I just been in the house just trying to go through these scripts and see what the next move should be.
Okay, so when
it's not checkers.
So when you go with your girl to get a massage, do you allow there to be a happy ending for her and yourself, or is it pretty much just?
I mean, I told myself going in there if a happy ending did occur, I wasn't gonna tell her.
Is that cheating? Is that considered cheating?
I don't know, because in my mind I saw it playing out. If she found out I got a happy ending, would she be mad about it? She probably would, but I do. It's cheating if you think about it, but I won't go tell her.
So if you found out your man was getting a happy ending at the massage parlor by some little Thai woman that couldn't speak English and identify him after the session, would you get mad?
Am I getting free massages out of this? Can she do nails? No, I mean.
Wait, why would you assume she could do nails? Because she's Asian?
That's racist.
That was so racist.
That's so racist.
I have a couple of Asian friends. I'm like, why do you not do my nails? I don't understand.
Would you get mad though if your man found out you had a happy ending? Of
course. Like, why are you having a random woman?
Because sometimes that's the thrill of it.
So, side note, last night I was in Vegas at Floyd's house. There's a segue.
How was there a segue from that?
So Floyd calls he has a nail technician, only one that does his nails.
Okay.
No matter where he is in the world.
Okay.
He was telling the story how he flew her to London to do his nails, and then after she was done, he put her on the plane and sent her right back.
So
but he paid her $10,000 to come and do it.
Come on, man, fly my ass out there
and
and change the garbage.
He pays her $1,000 a week to do it. So she gets paid $4,000 a month to do his nails.
Floyd, you need a brother to sweeping around somewhere, brother.
One of the homies was over there. He was like, "I need to learn how to do nails."
Does he got some ingrown hairs in the back of his neck? And he's going to get. I'm just saying. No. Okay.
But I just got back from Vegas. We drove there for the weekend soft opening of the club that we spent New Year's Eve at.
I think
she was there with her boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, I think he's in jail.
Really?
He had court last week, and he's like, "I'll call you."
Real estate investors don't go to jail.
I know.
Shit.
They're right.
And then I haven't heard from him since, but he gave me his mama's number and his brother, like if anything ever happens.
Yeah.
And I called and
just call and get the address. Send him a letter.
But it might ruin my brand. He was cute for this winter.
So I was in Vegas, lost $3,000 on blackjack.
Ooh, really?
Well, I won $1,000. Okay, I started with $1,000.
Damn.
Lost that, and I was like, you know what? God wants me to get that back. So I played another $1,000.
God wants you to get
God wants me to get that back. I won another $1,000. I built up to $3,000. And then I left like, fuck that, I'm out. And then God was like, nah, there's a little bit more to go.
God said this.
Went back and lost it all.
It's
Let
not
me
God.
tell you something. When I lose $50 or $100 if I have to pay for something that's like over $50, I'm hurt. I feel so bad. I feel like, fuck.
So how would you feel if you lost $54,000 like I did last?
Let me tell you something.
Month?
I don't think you heard what I just said.
54,000. Wait,
So
it was 64. And then
Claudia tells me she thinks she lost his money, right? How do you console somebody? So she's texting me that she thinks she lost his money. I was just like, well, that's kind of sad.
Well,
I feel bad for you because that's like people kill themselves over like $50 these days.
I lost $54,000 with that. Another $50 when I invested in online poker because George Bush passed the Patriot Act, and inside they want to put you can't gamble online with credit cards anymore. And it was over $1 billion industry. So the top company at the time was bringing in $800 million a year. So I figured I bought 2 points in this company, I would be fine for the rest of my life. The timing was just right idea, wrong timing. Like the very next month, the law went in and I lost my money. 2 points in the company.
Well, anytime you invest, it's very risky.
And I have money.
That's
in
like
stock.
a relationship. You never know how it's going to go.
I'm in stocks right now too. Like I invested in some pharmaceuticals, that's going to pay.
Crack and heroin.
Renaissance.
No, it's a drug for like irritable bowel syndrome. So people that got the bad guts, like
Popra.
I would invest in toilet paper or rental spoons because you're never gonna always need toilet paper.
But are you gonna be able to crack the market? Like there's.
I mean, the Charmin they're gonna always sell more than you.
Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? Unless you can make it like thicker, because I hate the thin toilet.
You know how many New Yorkers are kicking themselves because they didn't invent Uber?
I know.
As many people that couldn't catch a cab.
I'm like, if you could just come up with that next tech idea.
But you got to have investors to help you pay for it to get it done.
You know what you can invest that you don't use? Condoms.
Well, I knew you was about to
All
say
right,
that.
look. So in the news, Monique went off on a rant. Monique, the comedian, Monique, the Oscar winner, Monique, the never had a job after she went after Lee Daniels. So apparently she's back on talking shit about Lee. So did you see what happened?
So she was on stage and she was, I guess, doing some stand-up comedy, and she decided to just air it all out and
Use
just put
her
it all out
platform.
there. And she said, you know what? She told Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah to suck her dick.
Damn, she is savage.
The crazy part is she don't even have a dick, but she said it in a way that made you feel like she really meant that. She
Well,
really meant
Monique,
that shit.
it was good knowing you. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope you saved up very well.
I understand the feeling of feeling blacklisted. I felt like I went through that a little bit in a much, much, much smaller scale, and being frustrated with no one, because like no one's gonna believe the person that like the power players are against. I understand her frustration, but damn, I wonder if they.
I think if she would have went after Lee Daniels and left Oprah and Tyler alone,
she said nope.
She went through all of them.
But we're in a day and age now where like diplomacy is not really the way. People like that are going hard. Look at Trump. People go hard and they win.
Yeah, but
You know what
Trump
I mean?
is like, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a liar, he's a fraud.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of people in the world that's saying fuck Oprah and Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels.
Well, they are saying fuck Tyler Perry, but they're definitely not saying fuck Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
Like, there's just a few people that you don't
Beyonce
talk.
and
Oprah, like
and Barack.
and
Michelle.
Barack and Michelle. Yeah. Those four, I feel like if you go after them, everybody else, fair play. You could take a dig here at Lee, no pun intended, or Tyler, no pun intended, but taking a dig at Oprah, when I heard her say that, I'm just like, I don't think any Oscar can bring you back from that.
Yeah.
And I've met her and interviewed her before, and she's been supportive of some of the things I've done, and she's actually she's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I like Monique. I do.
No, I'm a fan of
and
Monique.
I want them to like work it out.
I'm a fan of Monique, the comedian, but I love Oprah way more than I love Monique. Monique has never inspired me. Nothing about Monique has inspired me
Her
other
weight
than to
loss
laugh.
did though, right?
Nah, not really. I mean, that was her personal thing. It was great to see her dancing and moving, and it was great that she won her Oscar. She had a
was
nice
the
little
bomb
flower.
when she hosted the BET Awards, though. When she did Beyonce,
She was
Perry,
great. She was great
good.
then. But you remember, she transitioned from being that funny stand-up comic to wanting to be a serious actress to back to to fucking up her career.
Speaking of transitioning, there's a lot of rappers nowadays that are wearing chokers and jewelry, and,
Oh,
and I
man.
just feel like I like
That shit really grinds my gears.
I'm the Segway queen, so
Well, can I just say I'm gay and I don't approve? Like, there's no explanation for them
The look.
feminizing hip hop.
right, and I feel like are you doing it because you believe it, or is it just like a gimmick? If you're really
It's
gay,
a part of that gimmick, I think.
if you're gay, live your truth, walk in your light, all that stuff.
Well,
Okay, but when you're doing it for a gimmick, is when I'm like, okay, you're making a parody.
For example, when Frank Ocean came out, it was real.
That's
He
real.
shared his real story. It was real music. I think it moved the needle for hip hop forward because it allowed to open up that window for people who weren't out. But Lil Uzi, now what rappers are saying, because black people don't want to own it, it's sort of like, you got that gay cousin, you don't want to say the little nigga's a fag. Lil Uzi wearing the purse and all this extra shit, and even the way his mannerisms are. No.
Yeah, his mannerisms.
Now what they're saying
hilarious.
is he's a rock star. I'm sorry. That's David Bowie was a rock star. He was interesting, right? Eclectic.
Right.
Guns N' Roses, they're rock star / but even them, I also feel like what happens in the white community is very different than what happens in ours. So I don't feel like you could call that hip hop.
All you choker wearers, you Slim Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, August Alsina, you ain't no rapper, but I'm just waiting for that closet to open up.
You think so? He's not.
Absolutely.
I mean, he wears barrettes. Does that make him gay?
It's just some of the faces he be doing on his Snapchat filters, like finding his angles and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a pretty boy.
You know what? And when he first came out, I was like, he's sexy. And then
He hasn't come out.
Well, when he musically,
He talking about music.
so
sorry.
when he came on the scene, he had the good song, and then when I heard that he like damn near ruptured a girl's uterus, whatever, I can't act like I was intrigued.
What? What?
His penis was supposed to be like 13 inches and it broke a woman's pelvic bone, right? Or
I
something
can
like
relate to that.
She wasn't a trooper though. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she was.
She wasn't taking it like you would have taken it.
She was a quitter.
So you could have took 13 inches?
No, but I'm here to, I don't know.
You would have tried.
Raise the bar. No, I'm kidding.
Okay,
13's a bit much. You have to marry me because who's going next?
So people go off on Charlemagne all the time and they say, "Oh, Charlemagne's a hater. He's this, he's that, or whatever." Charlemagne gave Lil Uzi oozing is what I said, oozing out the ass.
Wow.
Lil Uzi, Donkey of the Day, and I feel like he earned that.
I do too.
Because I saw them post the other day, and now people are trying to make excuses for him. There ain't no
because
excuse
of the
for that.
choker he gave him the donkey today?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go a step further. Everybody out there who's a fan of Lil Uzi, and you can sit there and watch this man dress up like a woman, holding his purse, sashaying like a feminine queen from Atlanta. You may want to check yourself a little bit. And ladies, if your man is sitting there bumping Lil Uzi, he probably masturbating to his pictures on Instagram in the
Bad and
bathroom.
Bougie.
Oh,
Yeah, the third bro.
So he wants to be bad and bougie. It has nothing to do with women, right? He's
Right.
bad and bougie.
Right.
He's a bad dresser and he wants to be
Yo,
bougie.
he got this video out of him in the window prepping his little set and his little, I don't know what you call a sachet. He swing his little dreads.
I didn't know
and
he
shit.
did all that.
But listen,
Man, it's just
on the
hilarious.
flip side, his girlfriend, when he takes her shopping, he can actually participate.
Because he has money.
And he knows fashion. Clearly, he was holding a Chanel bag or some shit. I don't know what that was.
But you know what? When they say it's a rock star thing, that's bullshit. Like, you just threw some random feminine accessories together and it's
So
not
let me
even
ask
hot
you this.
together. It's
Let
not
me
even
ask you
good.
this. What made Prince different? What made it okay for Prince?
Prince didn't wear purses.
He wore his ass cheeks out.
And he wore heels.
Yeah.
That's true.
And yeah.
You know what?
I'm not going to disrespect a legend like that.
You know what the difference is? When you're super talented, you get a pass. That's why Frank Ocean, it's okay. Prince, it's okay. I mean, that's a dope
Okay, can I
club
just say,
song. But
Prince was dressed for the most part like a man. He had some eyeliner, had some fancy hairdos.
He was
and he had
feminine.
heels. No, he was metrosexual, right?
But he still was masculine.
But he was still very masculine.
And
So he still looked like a man.
Blouses.
And I don't feel like he was trying to trick us like some of these like young thugs and putting
Well, what about
bae-
Pharrell wearing eyeliner?
I don't get gay from Pharrell at all.
Yeah, no. But the way he holds his purse, the way he holds his purse, it's just too much. I'm sorry.
Y'all, okay,
and are
yeah.
you guys just saying this because Lil Uzi's ugly, or is it because he really?
I think he looked like.
Yeah.
I think he looked like.
because if
I think he
ASAP
looked
Rocky
like,
did it, we would find art in
No, I
it.
think he looked like an emo Omarion.
No,
Lil Uzi.
No.
Yeah, he
So you're
does like
saying
Omarion.
people do get away with
I love
more
you, Omarion. That's my nigga though.
when they're attractive.
When you're attractive, you get away with more things than when you're ugly. So when I see Lil Uzi, I see he has a lot of acne. His skin has a lot of pigmentation. He's short. He looks musty. He looks hungry.
Damn.
So of course, when I look at him, I'm like, nigga, you're gay. Now, if ASAP Rocky came out,
It'd be
wearing
okay.
I'd be
A$AP
like,
can
that
get away
nigga's
with it,
artistic
Joker.
right
See,
there.
that's fucked up.
Hey, that right there, that's a rock star.
I'm gonna tell you the people who can get away with it. Lenny Kravitz can get away with it.
Oh yeah.
'Cause he's fine,
Miguel
right?
can get away with it.
'Cause he's fine.
And I think Andre 3000 can get away with it.
Because they fine.
No, because they're artistic.
But they look good though.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
Gio's not going to have the same conversation on air that he does.
Listen, I'm
before
very
the show.
secure with saying they're good looking dudes.
Who looks better out of all of them or David?
Me.
No, take yourself out of the equation. You're the picker. So David,
you're not here on a regular basis, and even you know he's in love with David.
No, I'm not.
You
That's
love
my
David.
guy. That's my boy.
Look at your light. Your eyes just lit up.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
No,
Look how I was on the phone.
Hold the fuck it on.
When I was on the phone, I had that same look in my eye.
You were trying to get some dick.
No, I was trying to get that. I'm trying to establish, a bond, mental bonds.
Okay.
But I had to glimmer my eye the way he
Listen,
did. I just said, David.
if I wasn't in a relationship, I have no problem. Me and David go out. We'll clean up town on these chicks. Straight up.